Welcome to DriveSense Garage, everyone. Today we're diving into our countdown of the top 10 used SUVs to buy in 2025. And yes, number 1 is the absolute best pick. These aren't just good ideas, they're solid used SUV buys backed by reliability data, owner feedback, and long-term value. Let's roll through from number 10 down to number 10. Audi Q3, used model years around 2019 to 2022. Kicking off at number 10 is the Audi Q3, a compact luxury SUV that gives you premium feel without going full-scale luxury SUV costs. The interior is refined, the badge is strong, and for the used SUV buyer wanting a bit of style, there's real appeal. What makes it part of this best used list is that among luxury brand offerings, it tends to avoid the worst of the reliability problems that plague some older Audi and German luxury models. Surveys of used SUV rankings list the Q3 among value luxury picks. What to watch? Be sure the previous owner kept up with service, especially the timing belt or chain, depending on market, and ensure the electric accessories are all working. For the buyer wanting a more upscale ride that still holds its value and doesn't bleed money in maintenance, the Q3 hits the mark. Number 9. Hyundai Santa Fe, used model years around 2019 to 2022. At number 9, we slide into a strong value play, the Hyundai Santa Fe. This midsize SUV gives generous space, solid features, and among the used SUV guides, it frequently appears as a top choice for 2025, thanks to its balance of cost, reliability, and capability. According to used SUV ranking sites, the Santa Fe is among those most reliable used SUVs when you pick a well-maintained unit. What you'll love. For families, pickups, daily drives, or weekend runs, the Santa Fe delivers more room than many compact SUVs without charging truck consumption bills. What to check? Avoid models with a heavy off-road or towing history unless you know the service history. Look for full maintenance records and verify the timing chain or transmission condition in the unit you're eyeing. But overall, for a used buyer in 2025, the Santa Fe is a very smart move. Number 8. Lexus NX, used model years around 2018 to 2021. Coming in at number 8 is this one for those who want premium. But with reliability top priority, Lexus has built a strong reputation in owner surveys and reliability studies for luxury SUVs that don't require luxury maintenance. One niche used SUV ranking calls Lexus models among the most reliable used midsize and compact luxury SUVs, thanks to fewer recalls and less dramatic repair bills. In a used buying scenario, this is a huge benefit. The luxury badge without constant worry. What to verify? Check the hybrid system side if it's a hybrid model. Check whether all electronics and Navietch infotainment features work as expected, and look at prior service history. Luxury brand service can cost more. If you want premium feel, comfortable cabin, and longevity, the NX is a standout Number 7. Mazda CX-5, used model years around 2017 to 2022. At number 7 is the Mazda CX-5. This is our driver favorite meets strength pick in the used SUV category. The CX-5 brings driving dynamics, good build quality, and reliability that punches above its price. Among used SUV guides, it appears often as one of the best compact SUVs to buy for 2025 because it combines feasible cost, enjoyable driving experience, and strong ownership feedback. For used buyers who still want fun to drive without compromising long-term costs, the CX-5 stands out. What you'll want to inspect. Check whether the turbo, if present, has been properly maintained. Be sure the suspension hasn't been heavily worn, especially in rough road use, and verify the service history. But when you find a clean example, the CX-5 gives you reliability and driving satisfaction. A rare combo. Number 6. Subaru Forester, used model years approximately 2018 to 2022. Taking the 6th spot is the Subaru Forester. If you live somewhere where all-wheel drive matters, rough roads, weather changes, dirt tracks beyond the city, this is the kind of SUV that steps in and quietly handles it. The Forester scores highly in used SUV discussions because its design prioritizes practicality and toughness rather than flash. According to used SUV guides, it remains one of the more dependable used choices in 2025. What you'll love: the cabin is roomy, views out are good, ground clearance is generous, and the mechanicals are relatively straightforward. What to watch? Ensure the timing belt, if that year has it, or chain is in good condition. Check for oil consumption, and look at the service history around the turbocharged or naturally aspirated engine variants. Also check for wear in the suspension, especially if the vehicle has been used off-road or loaded frequently. In short, for a used buyer wanting a capable, reliable SUV that isn't obsessively premium, the Forester hits a sweet spot. Now at number 5, Honda CR-V, used model years approximately 2020 to 2022. Number 5 goes to the Honda CR-V, a true all-rounder in the used SUV world. Several sources rank it as one of the most reliable used SUVs you can buy. For example, a UK warranty provider study ranked the CR-V as the top reliable used SUV with a score of 85 out of 100. What makes it stand out? Strong resale value, parts and service widely available, long-term owner satisfaction. It plays well whether your drive is daily commute, family errands, or longer trips. What to check? The infotainment system on certain trims may lag behind the latest tech, and if you go for hybrid variant, check the high-voltage battery system and service history 1 review. Recommended looking at the 2020 to 22 CR-V as especially good value used picks. Bottom line, if you want reliability, broad usability, and lower surprises in maintenance, the CR-V is a safe bet up next. In the number 4 spot is the Chevrolet Tahoe, used model years approximately 2015 to 2019. Here comes the big guy in our countdown, the Chevrolet Tahoe at number 4. If your needs include towing, large families, cargo space, and full-size practicality, this American SUV deserves serious consideration. A used Tahoe gives you the size, capability, and heritage of a workhorse truck-based SUV, something many smaller crossovers cannot match. What you'll like: abundant interior space, strong engine options, well-defined service networks in many regions. What to verify? Because it's large and heavy, fuel economy will lag compared to compacts. Check suspension wear, especially rear leaf springs and bushings, and inspect whether the vehicle has been used hard for towing or heavy loads. Check for transmission service history and ensure the cooling system has been maintained consistently. Why we include it? We're mixing in American brand strength here, so you're not just looking at Japan or Europe. A well-kept Tahoe offers used SUV buyers in 2025 a high-capacity option with reliability potential. Number 3. Lexus RX, used model years approximately 2016 to 2019. Coming in strong at number 3 is the Lexus RX, a mid-size luxury SUV that combines premium feel with excellent reliability credentials. According to reliability guides, the RX is one of the most dependable used luxury SUVs you can buy, consistently earning top-tier marks in owner surveys. What makes the RX a standout for used SUV buyers in 2025? First, the build quality is high. Premium materials, quiet cabins, and comfortable ride dynamics. Second, the powertrains in those model years are well tested, and many common luxury SUV headache areas, complex air suspensions, ultra-high performance engines, are either optional or avoided entirely in base variants. Third, Lexus's brand reputation means parts and service networks are strong, and resale value tends to hold up. If you're shopping for a used RX, here are the things to inspect. Service history, especially on engine oil changes and transmission service. Check that optional features like adaptive cruise and infotainment systems are working reliably. Verify that any hybrid variant's battery health is documented, and look for one with just a modest number of owners. Assuming condition is good, the RX delivers luxury without the usual luxury. Number 2. Kia Telluride, used model years roughly 2020 to 2023. Our runner-up is the Kia Telluride, the 3-row midsize SUV that blends space, comfort, utility, and strong reliability. The Telluride delivers room for families, serious cargo capacity, and a premium feel without an ultra-premium price. In reliability terms, the Telluride earns high marks. One source lists it at 85 out of 100 in quality and reliability tests. Repairs are estimated to cost significantly less per year than the average midsize SUV. What you'll want to check when buying used: ensure full service history, verify that any recalls were addressed. Yes, even strong models get them. Inspect the condition of the third-row seating and suspension if the vehicle has been used for heavy loads or long family runs. The Telluride stands out because it doesn't just promise utility, and it backs it with a strong ownership record. If you need space, want comfort, and still want a used SUV that works reliably in 2025, the Telluride earns its spot. Number 1. Ford Explorer, used model years roughly 2018 to 2022. Taking the top spot is the Ford Explorer. For buyers in 2025 seeking a used SUV with solid space, capability, and good value, the Explorer offers a compelling mix when you choose the right year and condition. While it hasn't always had a perfect reliability track record, later model years show strong improvement and offer a balance few competitors match. Many owner reviews praise its roominess, third-row practicality, and driving feel for a large SUV. What you'll want to check: full service history, especially if the vehicle did a lot of family or load-carrying duty. Ensure any recalls were addressed. There are documented campaigns for some years. Inspect the drivetrain and transmission for smooth operation, and verify that electronics and safety systems are functioning well. If you find a well-maintained Explorer in the used market, you're getting utility, brand strength, and everyday usability. That makes it our number 1 pick for best used SUVs in 2025. And there you have it, our full countdown of the top 10 used SUVs to buy in 2025, with 8 earlier entries and now this strong number 1. Each model we featured brings something different, from premium feel to rugged utility, from compact efficiency to large family practicality, but all share one thing: real-world used buying strength rather than hype. When shopping used, focus on service history, usage patterns, condition, and parts.service availability in your region. Choose wisely and you'll avoid surprises and keep your next SUV working for years. Thanks for tuning in to Drive Sense Garage. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more trusted vehicle advice, and comment below. Which of these top 10 used SUVs are you targeting? Or which one surprised you? Drive smart and safe out there.